Hi guys, my name is Muna Shubel and I'm a manifestation and soul realignment coach. My channel is geared towards helping you become the highest best possible version of yourself so you can create and live the extraordinary life that is your birthright. The topic of today's video is anytime someone is treating you bad, it is 100% your fault. But before we get started, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon in order to receive a notification anytime I upload a new video. So let's get started. I've mentioned in a previous video that this physical reality we are experiencing is very much like a movie in which we are the lead actor, we're the writer, the director, and producer. So everything we're experiencing, we have scripted either through our subconscious beliefs or through our intentions or through our state of being. So how we are feeling in any moment in time. The people in our reality are supporting actors, and they are always following our script. So whatever we are writing, what's going on in our subconscious mind is always being reflected outwards. And also whatever we are feeling in a moment in time is also being reflected outwards. So it's both of them together. This is what they mean when they say everyone is you projected outwards. So let's dive into the beliefs, because state of being, I've discussed this in another video. I've linked the link above. State of being is about practicing your overall vibration and how you're reacting to your environment. But when it comes to your subconscious beliefs are composed of several elements. It's about the beliefs you have around yourself and how you deserve to be treated. That's the first one. The second one are the beliefs you have around other people. So it could have started out by things you've heard about them from other people or the way they've initially showed up with you. It's really about their behaviors and how you've observed those behaviors. The initial behavior towards you could be a result of your beliefs about yourself as well as beliefs about circumstances, which is the third thing. So the third thing is you have these overarching beliefs about people and circumstances. So you might say all bosses are mean, or you can believe that people from a certain nationality have X traits, or you can believe that men cheat, or whatever it is that you believe is an overarching belief or an independent negative thought form that you have chosen to participate in about groups of people, about circumstances in general. So it's always a reflection of these three things. Ultimately, all three are within you. They're beliefs that are within you. So anytime someone is reacting to you in a negative way and acting in a way that is not to your preference, it is 100% on you. Now, we don't like to hear that because we like to feel sometimes that we're victimized, that someone's treating us unfairly. We want someone to blame. We never want to blame ourselves. But the beauty in all of this is that once you understand that is 100% on you, then it is very empowering, because then you know that by changing yourself, the people around you must change. Now, in my experience, I've been in scenarios where someone in my environment was known to be very tough and very difficult, and everyone spoke about them being that way, yet I had a very cordial relationship with them. I got along with them very well because I said, well, maybe they do that with other people, but they don't do that with me. I've been able to get behaviors from people even when there are independent negative thought forms. So even when there's agreement by many people that this person is behaving in a certain way or they're very difficult. Now, in regards to that person specifically, that person was observed by many people to be very difficult, very hard to please. They were found to be rude. They were found to be simply difficult to deal with. And I didn't attract that from them. I just did not attract that from that person. In fact, I only got very good behaviors from them. At one point in time, I got out of alignment. The key thing here is there's always two things. It's your limiting beliefs, what's going on in your subconscious mind, and your state of being. So at one point in time, I fell out of alignment. I was overworked, I was tired, and my vibration dropped. And so I started to attract from her similar behavior. So this is a very good example to show you how it's both of them that work together. In that scenario, it wasn't enough to have a positive belief that I only get treated very well by people. it's also important to maintain that vibration, because once you're in that negative vibration, you start to invite those negative beliefs into your environment. You start to align with them. You are not in alignment with them when your vibration is high. Now, on the flip side, you might have a very positive vibration, but then you have a limiting belief about people. One of the things I used to experience is I would be very nice to people, and then suddenly they would start to react negatively to me. They would step on my toes or they're rude to me. And whenever I had that experience, I would find myself reacting to them. Oh, you think I'm really nice? Well, let me show you what I'm capable of. And the she-wolf would come out, and I would just show them that I cannot be spoken to in a certain way. Of course, I always enjoyed seeing the reactions about how they are surprised by the way I react. But the thing I want to say is that that is always the work of the negative ego. The negative ego is always enforcing some sort of negative belief you have. With time, I started to understand that I have a negative belief that if you're too nice, people are gonna step all over you. So of course, I ended up releasing that, and that's no longer in my experience. But the key is always to look at both. Both are important. Anytime someone is reacting to you in a way that is not to your preference, you have to either look at your subconscious beliefs or your state of being. It's one or the other. Once you start to turn that around, you will start to see a shift in people's behaviors. So here, I want to be clear that it's never about giving other people a break or going and telling them, oh, it's my fault that you are the way you are. Of course, that's not what I'm saying. You always have to go inwards. You have to question yourself and say, what must I believe about myself or the other person or circumstances in general to have attracted this negative behavior from that person? You always want to go back inwards and ask yourself. Now, if it's about a state of being, you will always know, because you know how you're feeling in any given moment. Generally, as you become more and more conscious of your emotions and you practice a positive vibration, there is no way you will not know when you're out of alignment. You will know it, and you will see the cause and effect. It's also good to have a positive belief that says, even if my vibration is dipping, I will still attract good things. That's a good positive belief to have. But in general, you will always feel yourself when you're out of alignment. So you will be able to discern whether it is a limiting belief or it's a state of being situation. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe and share, and do leave me a comment below or ask a question. I would love to see your questions so that I create videos around these questions. And I will see you in the next video.